here, and we have a tank engine review today. Sweet! Because I think the last tank engine review I did was the J50, and that was at least 3 months or so ago. It's like around that line. Before COVID, I know that much, I think. Yeah. And here it is. A L&Y Class 5 tank, or better known as an L&Y tank. And if you don't know what the L&Y is, it's the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, in honesty. And these are quite odd tank engines, if I'm honest. You'll see in a moment. Okay, here we have the back of the box. Simply put, brief history. Lancashire and Railway Class 5 was a steam locomotive designed by John Aspinall. Number 1008 was the first in Harwich near Bolton, and was the only British standard gauge 242 tank engine preserved. Okay, that's quite a unique wheel arrangement, that. They had water scoops that worked both ways. I mean, that's actually quite cool. And in another cool fact, this is the first locomotive I've had since my Peppercorn Pacifics to have British Railways on the side. Not the emblems, not the early or late crests, not the pre-nationalisation markings, just British Railways written on there. It's been a long time since I've had a loco like that. So let's unbox it. It's classic ice cube packaging, and I begin to think half the box is most of the box is unneeded. I mean, wow, you can fit a picket in that gap. Wow. Quite a nice fit. Okay, the paperwork. So let's see here. This is reminiscent of when I did the Class 2 IVETs, really. Bachmann collectors. I'll just bring the camera up so this is easier on me. Maintenance and care, warranty request, product warranty, and then not the camera. Whoops. A little bit of knowledge. See these numbers here? That tells the date, month, and year it was done in. Well, specifically year, month, day. So this is a 2016 made model, so 4 years old, which explains the paperwork. I mean, whoa. Not too different from the IVET Class 2 or my A2 Pacific. Wow. Body shell removal, replacement screws. I mean, it's quite fair. And here we have the classic exploded diagram. That's a CAN motor, 6-pin decoder. Quite very nice, really. I do like this. It is very nice, simple, easy to follow. Now, let's just have a look at what details are here. And it's just to show that I've never mucked with this before. That's still taped in there. And as we can see, it's just 3-link couplers and chains. They're just 3-link couplers and hooks. So, sweet. Now, how do I open this? Been a while since I did a Bachmann tank. Here we go. Okay. Just taking the boxes away, I can instantly tell you this is really, really heavy. I mean, it's about the same weight as one of my tender locomotives, so that's impressive. So, let's have a look at the detail here. The way the lining's done, I mean, that's beautiful. Ooh, sprung buffers, of course, and then couplers. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, you can just see the cab detail. It's kind of hard in this light. Yeah, just barely see it. I think the coal load is removable. I don't know, really, if it is, but I think it is removable. Springs in it, nice bit of indication of some motion in there, sort of. Nice barrel and frame gap there. That's very nicely fitted, that. I mean, so far, so good. I think those are metal. The whistle's definitely plastic, but the safety valves, I think, might be metal. Yeah, it feels like a removable load, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look underneath. Okay, four-wheel pickup. Oh boy. So it's no different compared to a few of my models, and I'm just noticing the pickup. No, those are the sanding pipes. Whoops. Thought they were pickups for a moment. Whoops. But yeah, sanding pipes, brake rigging, very nicely done. NAM couplers, both ends, top and tail. Quite lovely. But the fact I can do this with the radial trucks, pretty much, they're like a universal joint, really, which is quite bad. Which I think might be a performance hinderer, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, bit of a thing I just noticed. Some of the pickups here, they're pointing pretty far out. So I don't know whether that's good or bad, but oh, let's have her on the track and see how it does the crawl test, shall we? Okay, the locomotive's on the layout, and I have it up and close with the camera just balancing for the crawl test. So let's go reverse first. Bit of noise. Okay, I think this is a free pole. Okay. That jerkiness is caused by me, sorry. Okay. I've seen worse. It's not too bad. I have seen far worse, and whoops, I left the wagon on the line. Oopsie. Alright, seeing this, the Lancashire and Yorkshire got absorbed into the LMS during the 1920s grouping, I think some ex-Midland stock, or some ex-LMS stock behind this locomotive will suit very well when I run it on the club layout. So, back in a bit. All right. The HSTs are a good example.
What are you doing on the east side anyway?
It's an odd livery.
Yeah, it is quite a bright livery for an industrial logo.
Must be an Evans livery. But I like the blue though.
Oh yeah, each their own. I'm not going to deny that. Not many people like the simple British Railways lettering, but I quite like it. Yeah, it's a bit of a boring colour if you ask me. Because the Highland Railway is where Stradley came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.